Beloved Master, the lesson that many are not seeing at this present moment in time, especially those that have walked the path with such resilience, those that have persevered and endured, irrespective of the lack of reward or gain. The message is so clear that the lesson was never about survival. The lesson was about trusting yourself, trusting the source within the self, trusting the source as the self, not trusting in terms of on the level of identity, the level of personality, where strategy and this logical mindset but trusting on the level of spirit, trusting the direction of spirit. The delays, the disappointments, even the rejections and the loss, through all of your perseverance and through all of your hard work, through all of your resilience, has not been in vain. This is where your soul was remembering, where your soul was growing, in essence, where your soul was returning. The lesson was in the cultivation of deep inner trust. Trusting in that inner calling that says, follow your joy, follow your bliss, follow your happiness, follow the calling of spirit. It was never about survival, for we know, beloved Master, not a question of whether or not you can work hard. It's not a question of whether or not you can endure, for you have done that. You have done this. The lesson was about trusting yourself, trusting that inner directive of spirit calling you to your deepest peace, your greatest joy, and your ultimate bliss. The kind of trust and inner knowing that keeps on believing, that keeps on moving forward, even when there is no recognition, reward, or acknowledgement in sight. The delays, the rejections, the disappointments was not in vain. It is not in vain, beloved Master. This is where we begin to redefine success and what true lasting success really is. For I see many people walking their individual pathways, some pivoting back and forth in terms of following their spirit and then moving back into that survival mindset. Redefining success in terms of your soul remembering what actually matters. And that is that peace and that happiness, that landing place that you have put so far forward on your timeline as a point in time when you've reached something, reached a peak, reached a point, reached a goal, reached a following, reached an amount of money, reached a level of status. Redefining success in terms of success being your state of embodiment, not something external to you, not something dependent on an external event or an external validation or recognition or reward or carrot that's been dangling in front of your eyes. Beloved Master, life was not teaching you how to survive. It was the catalyst and the doorway helping you remember just how powerful you are. There's a level of success, a level of inner union, a level of power and knowing within that becomes so solid, unshakable, and immovable that no amount of rejection or loss or disappointment or delay can change or taint. The message, beloved Master, is simple. Trust your path. Trust the unfolding of your journey. Trust yourself as the source directive within. Remember who you are. Choose and redefine what happiness and success is for you as a state of embodiment. Create a life that reflects your true self. It was never about survival. It was always about trusting yourself. And this, beloved Master, is the revelation. This, beloved Master, is the gold. This, beloved Master, is the return.